You know when you're on the bus on your way to work or school, Monday morning, and it feels so good sitting right there by the window looking out. And I usually listen to a playlist on Spotify with songs that I used to like, but I'm tired of listening to all the time. But I still do because it's the only playlist I have that's available offline, and I always forget downloading something new when I get to a place with Wi-Fi. And I'm thinking, yes, new week, new day, while I'm also worrying about all the work I should have finished by Friday. But that's why I love sitting there, in the vacuum of things I should have done, but can't do anything about right now because I can't go anywhere. The bus is a place of solitude. It's a moving bench in the park where I have nothing and everything, no future, no past, and I'm thinking, I wish this moment could last. I wish I had a little more cash so I could take some time off. I wish I had a little more time for traveling, hanging with my friends, working out. I wish my Facebook didn't consist of people that I don't really know, but I know everything about. I wish I would stop making the same choices while expecting things to go differently. I wish I would think before I spoke. At least then I would have the ability to lead a normal conversation, one that doesn't go like this. You ask me for information about, whatever, something. My answer to you has nothing to do with what you asked. You look at me like this. I realize I've said something wrong, but instead of asking what he really wants to know, I keep talking, even though I have no idea what this conversation is about. You're not saying anything, but you're still being polite and kind. The silence is extremely awkward, but I don't mind, so I keep talking. Your eyes leap towards the exit sign, signalizing that you want to keep walking. I don't take the hint. You try to get through, but you disrupt me trying to round off my monologue, so I interrupt you. I just want a chance to explain to you that there is a point to what I'm saying, so you can intervene. But I realize there is no point to what I'm saying at all, so I close the whole thing off with, do you know what I mean? Even though I know that you don't know what I mean, because I have no idea what I mean. I wish I were, a type of person who works out regularly. I wish the gym weren't as lit up as, me during the holidays. And speaking of being drunk during the holidays, old people is the only group of people who doesn't have to stand in line for the equipment because they can work out when no one else has the time. I wish I were an old person. I wish I weren't afraid of getting older. I'm not ready, to become a grown-up with responsibilities, but I don't want to go back either. I don't want to be 18 again, not for real, and that should be a perfect base for being present in this moment, right? But I still want to see if the future is better, and I want to go back in time to understand why life didn't go as planned, to see how I would handle the struggle, how I would fight with the knowledge I have now and tell the little Evelyn from the past that everything is going to be all right. Trust me. I know what you're going through, and it's hard, but it has taught me to be strong. You are the reason I am who I am, so just hold on. I wish I could say that to myself now and actually believe it. Believe there is a meaning. I wish my head were done screaming. I wish I could stop the grind. I wish I was able to meditate and still my mind. I wish I didn't have to rewind conversations in my head like I think I can change what I've said. I wish I were more like Instagram me. I wish I were that person I want everyone to see. In there, we're all happy, perfect, fit, and successful, famous, rich, and everyone's hating, thinking I'm not it, and is this it? And life becomes a hurricane consisting of roles I can't fulfill that pulls me in and pushes me down, but so slowly I don't realize what's going on until I'm on the ground looking up. And I want to rise, but what's the point? When every thought you have, someone else has thought through, and everything you do, someone else has already done, only they did it better than you. So I conclude with, I will never be enough, but I can have enough. I can consume and get better costumes, prettier masks, bigger castles where I don't need to deal with the world. I wish the world were a beautiful place where we acknowledged our mistakes and could learn from the past. I wish the world were a beautiful place where rivers of oil didn't run so fast that clean drinking water lost the battle. I wish the world were a beautiful place where we did not need the Paris Agreement to achieve the goals of the Paris Agreement. And I wish the world were a beautiful place where we could comprehend the power of what we are reading. Where I chose Al Jazeera instead of what a certain president is tweeting. Instead, I'm eating fake news like it was a Big Mac meal. I know it's full of shit, but it's cheap and available and it tastes good, but only while I'm eating it. I'm sorry, I just wish that what I'm saying to you guys right now would matter, you know? I just wish it was enough to talk about what I need to do. I wish I would stop buying lies on sale instead of trying to deal with the truth. I wish I weren't see-through. I wish one person on this bus would see me. Here I am, looking out of the window with plugs in my ears, listening to songs I've heard 1,000,000 times before that I don't even want to hear. I'm wishing for a change while I'm doing exactly the same. And our bus, it is still moving. Until one day, it stops.